What is going on, guys? This is Elijah here for Football Recaps, and today I'm back with another college football prediction video, and we're going to be talking about the Michigan Wolverines versus their arch rival, the Michigan State Spartans. Both teams, yes, both teams are undefeated and ranked in the top 10. This is just wild to me, just in general, because nobody really thought that Michigan State was going to be actually really good this year. I mean, Mel Tucker has done a great job with this program in 2 years. Last year, as you guys know, that Michigan was should have won against Michigan State, but they were projected to win against Michigan State, and of course, Michigan State upsets the Wolverines last year in Mel Tucker's first year at Michigan State. And man, last year was like probably Jim Harbaugh's lowest of the lows for seasons. And yes, last year was COVID year, and everything went down for the Big Ten, and they had a shortened season. And it was just all chaos last year, and it wasn't pretty at all. But this year, Michigan Wolverines 7-0, 4-0 the conference, on the brink of a college football playoffs hopes. Meanwhile, Michigan State, no one thought they'd be 7-0 right now. I mean, they're 4-0. It's awesome to see. They could potentially go to college football playoffs, so this game is on the line for both of these teams, and it's going to be a very interesting game. The only downside about this is that it's a 12 o'clock game, but I guess because it's in cold weather, so that's why they have a 12 o'clock game. It's going to be interesting. It's really going to be interesting because K. McNair for Michigan has played okay, I mean, in my opinion. He played great. Michigan, with Blake Crum, they love to run the football. When they run the football, they are really good. The defense for Michigan has been outstanding this year. It's been really good. Michigan State has played really well. They've upset some teams, and Thorne has played a great job this way, and Walker as well. I mean, they played really well, and I mean, I'm shocked that they're 7-0. Probably most of everybody in the country is shocked that Michigan State's 7-0. All right, so we're gonna go into the matchup predictor. We're going to go through the stats, or the season leaders and the stats. Then this may not be the updated stats after yesterday's game, but these are the stats from previous 6 games. All right, so the matchup predictor has Michigan about 56.0% to Michigan State's 44%, 44.0%, and that is your matchup predictor. But the game will be played at Spartan Stadium in Michigan State. All right, so the season leaders, we have passing, we have McNair. He has 92 completions to 146 attempts, 1,115 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Not bad. We got Thorne for Michigan State, 112 completions to 183 attempts. Really good. It's 1,701 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Not bad at all. Blake Crum has done a really great job this year. Bell got injured this year, and he's filled in really well. A lot of people are saying that Crum's better than Bell. So we have, Corum. Why do I keep saying Crum? Corum. It's not Crum. Whatever. All right, so Corum, 116 carries to 729 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns. Really, really good. Then we got Walker the third, 152 carries, 997 yards, 9 touchdowns, almost very similar. And they've done a really great job for them passing and the running, mostly from the running. All right, so we got Johnson for Michigan, 17 receptions, 312 yards for 3 touchdowns. So I guess look for him to be the number 1 receiver from K. McNair. Then we have Reed for Michigan State, 27 receptions, 562 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Wow, that's really incredible. All right, so the team stats we have Michigan. They're almost similar to Michigan State with 37.7 points per game to Michigan State's 34.3. We have points allowed, almost similar as well, with 14.3 to Michigan Michigan State's 18.7. We have total yards, 443.9 to Michigan State's 451.7. Yards of passing, this is a little not great for Michigan, 189.6, but to Michigan State's pretty good, 251.3. And then, of course, Michigan loves to run the ball, 253.3. Then we have Michigan State's 200.4. So pretty good for both teams, but mainly for Michigan for running. All right, so yards allowed. This is where Michigan's defense has done a really great job this year, and they've dominated all throughout the season. And this is where the test is going to be when they play Michigan State, Penn State, and Ohio State. It's going to be a tough battle. And I think did they play Wisconsin yet? I don't think they played Wisconsin yet. Let me check real quick. Oh, yeah, they did. They killed them because Wisconsin has just been a not-so-great team this year. All right, so yeah, let's go through Michigan's defensive stats. Yards allowed, we have 299.0 to Michigan State's 406.4. Then we have yards allowed, or passing yards allowed, pretty good for Michigan, only allowed 182.4, and this is where Michigan State's struggled a little bit on the defensive side with 285.4 yards allowed, but the defensive side for rushing allowed, only 116 to 121.0. All right, so I like both teams. I'm not biased towards others. I mainly covered a lot of Michigan State or Michigan Wolverines a lot last year, and I like Jim Harbaugh as well. Mel Tucker's done a great job. Man, this is gonna be a difficult prediction. But I think my best bet, when I say bet, would probably be Michigan State, especially at home, by 7 points. It's gonna be probably in the mid-20s. So I think Michigan State's gonna be win this game by 7, because this is a game where if we all know Jim Harbaugh, they collapse under pressure games, and this is where it matters most. So I'm gonna play the safe bet and go Michigan State by 7 points. And let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of Michigan fans will not like this prediction because they think their team is really good, which I agree with them. And I agree that Michigan State, on the other hand, has done a really great job. But it's at Michigan State, so I'm going to play the safe bet and go Michigan State by 7. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You guys can roast me in the comment section. That is fine. But I'm going to go with Michigan State by 7 points at home against Michigan. And hopefully, Michigan could prove me wrong, and they will be worthy of going to the college football playoffs this year. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. You all have a great day, and see you guys later. And have a great Sunday. Peace out.